Welcome to the Running with James podcast, where every High Rocks athlete, OCR competitor, and the everyday runner has a place. We're passionate about building a community that supports, building confidence that empowers, and building champions who rise. Together, we'll push limits and chase what moves us. Remember, when you change your mind, you change your life. Now here's your host, James Wyatt.
Well, guys, welcome back to another edition of Running with James. That was just a brief intro just to let you know that we're real people, living real life. And what am I trying to say next, Lauren?
I don't know.
Who's here?
I'm sitting here. You're like saying brief. And I'm like, I don't know if we'd call that brief, but yeah.
It was 3 minutes. Or maybe my eyes my bad. It was 8 minutes.
8-minute intro.
Yeah, 8
There
minutes.
you go.
So
Just enough to hook you.
I don't know if they're hooked.
Hooked.
now would be a good time to introduce ourselves.
I think that's what I was going to do, actually, and my brain stopped working. Because sometimes Lauren looks at me with like these looks, and
I was about to say something. She was.
You noticed it?
No, she was intently looking at you.
It,
Yes, but it was like a weird kind of.
it wasn't like, hey, I like what you're saying, or like,
It's a little judgy.
I didn't say that.
I did. I
said it.
I'm just calling out what I see.
Look at that face. Don't make that face. That's not a good face.
I'm just going to turn this way and not look at anybody but the camera. I don't like that either.
No, let's
I'm
not
doing
do
this
that.
exercise now.
Oh, y'all are
There we
making
go.
me.
Is that one of the exercises you do?
No, y'all are making
It
me
is.
stressed, and I'm going to get frown lines, and I don't want them.
Well, I'm Coach Carlos. How you guys doing?
I'm
doing
old
great.
Coach Lauren.
You know you've got lines in your eyes from all the smiles and stuff.
I know. It's
Yeah.
just,
I don't have frown lines. I have
Guys,
smile lines.
I'm getting furrow lines because of these guys.
No, it's not because of us. That's
Furrow
not.
lines.
We don't cause those types of things. You know what causes that? Age. It's just part of it. We all do it.
You shut your mouth.
Okay.
we all age.
See how nice she is to me when I just state a fact? It's a fact of life. You shut your dirty, filthy mouth, James.
And that's Coach Lauren, everyone. That's
Introduce the flower that is Lauren, the beautiful rose that has blossomed and is Lauren.
Hey, don't be trying to ride us like you ride your clients.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah,
I won't be talked to like that.
yeah. No, we
I
won't be
won't be
talked.
disrespected like that. Oh,
Sitting your
man.
chair upright.
I do think it's funny though. Like there's that old saying like you wake up one day and you're your parents.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like as long as she tries to fight it, like she's waking up and she's becoming me. So good. So freaking awesome. It's good.
Slowly transforming.
Just slowly happening. So like I have been. So you know what that does to me?
What's gonna happen in like 10 years? You're gonna like turn around and I'm just gonna be like,
You're gonna have a beard. You're gonna be like, grumpy coach Lauren.
I'm calling people traitors
Yep.
as they run by me.
Exactly right. Traitors and dead to me.
Dead to me.
You're dead
Yeah.
to me.
Dead.
So you notice how this is free, guys. Don't worry about it. This is really just like housekeeping type situation. So you remember when I said started, hey, just be careful, guys, when we're touching these things, so we don't bang into them
They
because
do
they
it?
make a bunch of noise. You've literally touched that thing like 5 times.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, because I hit my head on it.
Yeah, you hit your head on it.
Oh.
You freaking hit your shoulder on it. You've moved it like 3 or 4 times. So I do know who it was.
I knew who it was too. I didn't know what it was.
I didn't know who it was. I thought it might have been me.
I knew it was probably me because let's just face it, like history and patterns say it's me. I just didn't know what it was. I think it was my water bottle. But yeah, I realized I do my head on here sometimes.
Yeah.
That's just another.
You're making Carlos's day. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, that's just
Carlos is loving it.
Loving it.
I'm always
Best
making
day ever.
day.
always.
Dun, 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 dun. Lauren.
That should be my
We
thing.
need to get that sound machine working.
Oh, it's working. I just
Use
have to go up there and press the button.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and I still haven't memorized what they are.
Why don't you put a little
right?
sticker on them?
Well, they have a thing. I just have to switch the screen over to the thing. And when we're on air, I don't want to touch things because I don't remember.
There was one
I'm not as
episode
familiar.
on the last switchboard we had where he just like, all right, guys, we're gonna do a test, and he just like started pressing every single button.
I went
and
nuts.
then later that way we could figure out which button was.
I
which.
say we just next Patreon.
No, they have things on them. They tell me what they are.
next Patreon. We just go crazy with it.
Just go nuts.
Go nuts with it and just see what works,
I think that's a good idea.
and just be like, oh, that duck sound didn't really go there, but
Word. I
We
think
roll
that's a
with
great
it.
idea. So actually, what you have to do is you would do that.
it tell you?
Oh yeah, we've got funky.
Oh, funky.
Funky.
So it's like more of like an intro for like your
Okay.
show or something. Then you've got the piano, the electric piano, which is
Okay.
another.
Electric.
It's like an outro. Then a hard riff, which is maybe like something you would use for like maybe a commercial break or something.
Okay.
Then you got the scratch, which is like
Yeah. Anytime you say locked in, we could put that.
we could hit the scratch,
Yeah.
right?
See, we hit.
There's dream, and dream, I think, if I remember correctly, is like a.
Is it a harp?
That's like kind of like
It's
yeah.
like a harp.
That's when we can do Tales of Lauren.
You think?
Play the harp.
Actually, I think there's a rim shot. That's the one we shoot for Tales of
Rim
Lauren.
shot?
Yeah. Dun-dun-dun, tsh. Right?
Is that a rim shot?
Yeah. Rim shot. Dun-dun-dun, tsh.
Okay.
Have you never? You know what a rim shot is, right?
I thought that was called something else. A rim shot, like a basketball thing?
I love you. I love you.
Is it a basketball thing?
I love you.
Hitting the rim. I mean, that's.
Is that not a rim shot? Like where you hit the rim and it goes in?
Look on your phone and type in the words, what's a rim shot?
Be careful. with that.
R-I-M?
No, shot. R-I-M,
I'm
shot.
Just, I'm just saying.
Not another word after
I know. I didn't say that. I know. I'm just saying.
shot. Rim shot.
All
R-I-M.
it says be careful.
R-I-M, shot. Yes, it's a basketball term. That's exactly right.
Okay, you're right.
They do it at the W.
It's a drumming technique. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Ooh, there's another one.
Here's the. Yeah, she just did it again. That is not the sound button, guys. That's straight up
That's
Lauren.
just-
Oh,
me.
Lauren.
Yes, and there's no editing that out.
You
guys.
you don't need a soundboard. You have a me making
I
all
have a
these
Lauren.
things.
Singing.
We have a Lauren.
Hit the-
If there was just a button we could do to press just to get those sounds when we want. 'em.
clang.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's do the clang. Maybe we'll just give her a look.
A signal.
A thumbs up.
I'll tip the cap.
Yeah, tip the cap.
Give us
Let's
a
go.
clap.
Yo, we're
I
gonna
need
give her
it.
the baseball signals.
Yeah.
I need it.
the clap.
I need like a cue board, and you just tell me what sound you want me to make, and I'll procure it.
You know, maybe if you're like, like you see how Carlos and I are sitting. We're sitting here. We've got our legs crossed, or whatever. We're
Y'all
our
are
shoulders
very
are here.
chill.
This is you, dude. Look at me. Look at me.
I don't want.
You're like,
I literally watched her like she was gonna pull her ears off.
yeah. I like this. She's been over here. She's like, I don't understand.
I was
Like,
like, am I gonna watch someone rip their ears off? I don't know if I can. I
she's
can
very
handle
fidgety.
That. Yeah.
Very fidgety today.
And,
I
you
am.
said, and you're on the caffeine too.
I took the caffeine. Yeah.
That's what I mean. That's you.
Do you think that's what it is?
I don't know.
No, I thought that'd be like withdrawals of her just being shaky.
Oh, yeah. She's just like
she's
twitching.
gotten her fix. Or you think you're too
I
much
think I've
today?
been less fidgety because when I was off the caffeine, I think I've gotten better about
I
it.
think you're probably not right
I think
because that's actually like
when you say not right, like I'm not right about my caffeine, or I'm not right, like I'm not right.
no, like what you're saying is not a correct statement.
Oh, I don't know.
Because I feel like you were much calmer
When I was on the caffeine?
when you were off of it.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, I thought you.
No, I meant
Is that what you heard?
I meant
I'm
like I
confused.
think I'm more fidgety.
I'm so confused.
I'm confused.
I because I've been up. I said earlier before we started, I've fallen off my little wagon because I was doing the no caffeine afternoon. Last
Right.
2 weeks kind of went out the window, and then I had this, and I feel like since I started doing caffeine afternoon again, I've been more antsy and fidgety.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's-
I agree with that.
Yes, so I feel like this is the culprit, this $6 villain right here. But I
Yep.
love it so much.
That's right. She could have had free.
I'm sorry. I
actually, it's better than gas station coffee that she usually.
What's
buys.
funny? Here's what's hilarious.
Y'all got me feeling so ashamed. Like I don't get my gas station coffee anymore because I don't want to deal with all y'all's commentary.
I don't
I
really
don't
think.
get
Here's why I give you a hard time about it because I don't think it's about. I don't think you like the coffee. I think what you're trying. You just want to get out of here, and you're just trying. It's like that's an excuse to leave the building. That's what I feel like. Like you're just trying to take a little break, get out of the room,
So
go whatever. Like
I-
it's not that you really like the coffee. You just need a little break.
I made the coffee because I was like, no, I'm just going to use coffee here. One, I don't want to spend $6 on a coffee drink, and it's right here. So I actually did last week make one of your coffee pods, and the coffee to me tastes so bitter. I don't know why. And maybe it's because I don't have all my oat milk. Maybe it's because there's no oat milk here. And maybe I need to get that. But
Did
it
you
just
so you just drink it black?
no. I used y'all had some from the coffee supply y'all have. I used some of y'all's.
You mean the thing that says coffee bar only?
Yes, I did. I'm sorry.
It literally says, "Do not use COC
I
coffee
used
bar
only
only."
a smidge of somebody's 1% milk. By out the way, who is drinking 1% milk?
I don't know. There's 2% milk in there.
I saw 1%, and I was like, who is drinking
No,
this?
it's 2%,
Oh, well, I don't drink that
and it's
either.
my milk.
Oh, well, I don't feel so
That's
bad
fine.
now.
It's all right. I don't mind. But here's what's funny is you do realize
It
like
was
the coffee that's in the tray is literally that coffee.
Yeah.
Yes, I know.
It's
I realize
Starbucks
it is a
coffee.
Starbucks brand. I don't know what I'm telling you. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because of the oat milk and they froth it. I don't know.
Well,
'cause I
you know
get
they
oat milk.
also put like even when
Or if they water it, maybe.
even
I don't
when
know.
you don't ask for sweetener in there, there's still sweetener in it. There's still sugar in that.
I don't
In that-
think
in
so.
the oat milk when they put it in there, yeah.
I've watched them make it. I've never seen them do a pump of anything.
In the oat milk,
Oh, in the oat milk itself?
it has sugar in it. Yeah.
Oh, well, in the oat milk brand, yes, I do believe there's probably sugar in there. So maybe that is it.
Yeah.
But I
So
mean,
the only thing that takes the bitterness out is the some sort of sugar.
so that might be it. I need to probably, maybe I just need to go get my own oat milk and I need to try again. But I did make one of your pods.
I mean, I really don't care. 'Cause
It was-
those things are not cheap.
It was really bitter.
That's
and
fine.
I didn't
You don't have
like
to drink it. I don't care.
If there was something other than a Starbucks, I'd go to something other than a Starbucks, but it's the closest thing.
Yeah. You could also find a coffee pod that you liked and buy coffee pods and put them over there, and that would be way cheaper
I
than
keep
going
thinking,
paying $6.
I agree with you. And
You could probably spend $12
I keep
and get
agreeing
like
with you.
10 coffees.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Stop your logic and your
I just
reason,
said I
James.
agree with you.
Rah, 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 rah.
I literally just agreed with you. I said
No,
you're probably right.
No. You agree with me with your mouth, but your body language and your face.
This is just my face and my body. I don't know what you want from
You are-
me.
Am I wrong or right?
No, body language.
Body language speaks. You're doing it again.
I know.
She's freaking doing it again.
Yeah. We're at 7 now. Count it.
I'm gonna just start laying on
Remember
the
we talked
floor
about
and just
honking?
have
We're
this
gonna-
thing
we're gonna
dangled.
count
over
it.
me.
Count it.
Count it.
Count it.
Count it.
Count it.
Guys,
We're up to 7.
I always leave out like
So stressed
when I tell
now.
those stories. I always leave out like maybe it's not pertinent information, but like
Probably not.
it's like I always leave out certain parts of the story, right? So if I'm running and someone rolls the window down, they're like, "Woo wee!" So I get a little cat call.
Yeah.
Right? I may leave out that it's a 250-pound dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it still counts.
That counts.
It does
still
count. I
counts.
agree.
I'm getting yelled at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If maybe they're missing a couple teeth. You know what I'm saying?
Still counts.
And they're pushing a cat in a stroller.
Count.
And they're like, "Thank you for your service."
Yeah.
Count it.
Count it.
I
Count
agree.
it. Because everybody has a sense of taste. You know what I'm saying? And just because maybe life has been rough on them doesn't mean they wouldn't like a good steak if they could get their hands on one.
No. Especially also when you reach a certain age, you just count it.
You got to count
You
it.
got to count it.
Even if it doesn't count and it's on the edge,
Yeah.
count it.
Maybe they honked at you because you're in the middle of the road.
Like they might
Count
be
it.
crazy.
Count it.
They might be crazy and just yelling at everything.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure somebody was like
Counts.
trying to they were in the middle lane and they were trying to turn and I heard a honk. Count it.
Count it.
But they might have been honking at the people that were
Okay.
cutting them off.
I feel,
Count it.
I feel like we're reaching. You could hear someone yelling, "There's a fire," and be like, "Ooh, you're right. There
Yeah.
is.
You damn
Count
right.
it."
Dang, they said how hot I was?
Yeah.
See, Lauren, that's the difference. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to teach you how to stay positive. Just make a positive assumption, not a negative.
How does that have anything to do with the fact that of my coffee and me being fidgety?
We've already switched stories, dude.
Yeah,
we're on a different
We
plane.
already
It's not all about you.
paths.
It's not all about you.
I literally said we are switching lanes. I said, speaking of which, something else.
Yes.
I feel like I'm being taken
Did
on
it
an
again.
emotional roller coaster right now, and I'm just I'm just gonna sit here and be quiet.
Nah,
No,
you don't
ain't
want to
gonna
do that.
happen.
Then our ladies won't want to listen anymore. That's what you're here
Yeah.
for. You're here for that female demographic. They need us.
I feel like the ladies are like, we can hear her getting stressed out.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna get a message.
These
okay.
ladies we can hear her wanting to cry, and we can
Okay.
hear.
I want you. Give me 3 deep breaths. We're gonna bring Lauren down.
Bring her down.
We're gonna bring her down. We're
Now
get ready to
I'm
hit our
nervous.
topic.
Yep.
But we need Lauren. Give me 3. Come on, breathe.
No, y'all talk. I'm gonna take my breathing
breathe.
exercises
Yeah, come
real
on.
quick.
Yeah, make sure you do it in the microphone. Though,
Yes.
so it sounds really good. There it is. That's what I was looking for. No. Oh my gosh, she hit it again, and she's on the floor.
And
Oh my
double
god.
whammy.
There's nothing more pleasing to my palate than when she.
I can't believe you got her to snort.
It's not that hard anymore.
Well, that was like some Jedi trick
That-
right there.
yeah.
'Cause because she's against doing anything you say.
Yeah,
If you
for
tell her she's going to go the opposite, but you just
Exactly.
you push the right button.
I'm learning, man. That's what a good coach does.
Yes.
A good coach can give the person what it is they need, even when they don't want it.
Yes,
You know what I'm
she
saying?
needed that snort. Did you eat something?
There's a hair in my mouth.
Oh,
She's crushing this podcast.
Yes, she is.
She is crushing this podcast.
I feel so red and hot.
Your face is shining for sure. Your face is definitely
Okay,
shining.
we
We
need
gotta
to
move on, guys.
I think I can only count on maybe 2 hands the times I've heard her snort. So
I'm not
this
gonna
is a
make
good time.
it.
Yeah, on on the podcast too. Was this the first snort on the podcast?
No, there's another.
No,
one.
I think she did it one other time.
There's one other one.
I feel honored to be on this.
It might have been on a Patreon, actually.
Oh,
I don't remember, but she has snorted at least once.
Okay, this is the first free snort then.
Yeah.
So.
First free. They didn't have to pay to get this.
Have to get the snort.
That's the content I'm giving the people for a fee.
Man, I wonder what's the time on this?
Too long.
We're at 25-ish minutes.
We've not started this.
I wonder if I could edit in like a little piggy, like as soon as you like right when you do it on the video, just like bam, pig, just real quick, just like running across the screen.
Yes.
Just put like put like a little piggy ears on my head.
I am not going to do that to you.
No,
I'm not gonna
I would
do that
allow
to you.
it.
Did you see that I did edit the little crying face on you when we were talking about it in the video? On
I'm
the
trying to
YouTube
think.
video?
I want to think I did see it.
When we were talking about it, like the single tear face with
I
the
didn't
smile.
see it.
Yeah, I popped it up real quick on her face.
I think I do remember.
She was talking
seeing-
about it.
Yeah, I think I did see it.
Yeah.
Okay, are we regrouped?
Are you composed?
composed? Ready for
Until
the
further
ready for the
notice.
topic?
Here, rub your earlobe and say woosah. That'll help.
Yes.
I need you all to stop telling me what to do.
We're trying to help you out. We're
I
trying to
know.
guide you
They're saying
back.
she's literally rubbing her ear. My God, she's doing it.
She's doing it.
I'm like really hot.
Yeah?
in here. It's really warm.
Hey, count it.
Count it. Oh, that's it. Yes.
Count it.
Hey, it's a lot of.
Hey,
a lot of
we have
heat
that
in there,
effect
a lot
on
of
people.
heat, a lot
What
of
we
heat.
do.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yep. Okay, we're moving on.
Let's
Okay.
move on. The topic.
What is the topic?
Oh gosh.
Thing I would like to discuss is, I know a few people out there, they're dealing with sickness,
Okay.
injuries. How to, when you get this, or life in general, maybe like, work, you can't train for a few days. How do you get back into training off of, any of those kind of setbacks you have?
Yeah. So, like, how not to feel like you're ruining your training because you haven't trained for 2 days?
Yeah, 3 days and all the fitness is gone.
Gone.
out the window.
I'm fat and out of shape again.
Yes.
All these 6 months just done
6 months,
Erased.
6 days a week. and
because
all-
I haven't worked out for 3 days.
Yes.
No, that's true. That's good. That's good stuff. Actually, there's scientifically speaking, it takes your body, and we've talked about this before, and I mentioned it all the time, like when we're in our groups and stuff, but it takes your body about 4 to 6 weeks to adapt to any type of new stimulus. And so after 4 to 6 weeks, you have these adaptations that have happened in your body, whether it's additional muscle growth or aerobic capacity, elasticity in the muscle, whatever, strengthen your tendons. After about 4 to 6 weeks, you have these adaptations that have happened. Well, if it takes you 4 to 6 weeks to get something, do you think it would be gone in 2 days? Just
No.
common sense wise,
No.
it doesn't make any sense. Correct?
Yes.
So understanding that, we talk about all the consistency will always outlast intensity, because intensity often, if you have too much intensity, leads to injury. And so, when you're super consistent over the period of 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 months, 3 years, well, what you're doing is you have these adaptations that happen in your body that are really long lasting. And so I think more of it is definitely mental. And
Yes.
then there is something to be said, for how your muscles respond. Because it's almost especially the older you get, we always talk about warming up.
Yeah.
And so basically that's getting blood flow to the muscles, oxygen to the muscles. You're getting them nice and loose and ready for activity. And so if you don't do something for 3 or 4 days, that stiffness kind of sets in. You don't have your pump anymore,
Yeah.
and that's just has to do specifically with blood flow. And so I think it can be one of those things where, we're probably all guilty of it ourselves, but you're scared to take the time off because you're afraid that you're going to lose all the stuff that you already gained.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what has been your experience? You've been sick, you've been injured, or you've taken breaks because you were maybe tired or whatever. What's been your experience if you took, what's the most time you feel like you've taken off of training, in the last 5 years? What's the longest period of time you've taken?
Just done nothing, no running.
or maybe you didn't work out as much or you didn't run as much, right? There was definite break.
Well, a couple times. Always at the end of the season, I take a month.
Okay.
If I want to train, I train kind of deal. So it's maybe not as much running.
Okay.
I just over the last 5 years got COVID.
Okay.
I was out probably a week.
Okay.
Just battling, was just couldn't do anything, fever, and So it's probably a good 4 or 5 days, being sick. And then once I started feeling better, I kind of eased on into it, just doing some light yoga sessions, just to move the body, and just kind of almost like reverse tapered back into it. Didn't jump right back into it as my body started feeling better. I didn't go, right into a tempo run or anything like that.
Right.
Just kind of just eased myself into it. As my health got better, I started feeling better.
So how long do you feel like it took for you to kind of get back to feeling like your normal self?
Probably about 2 weeks.
Okay. Now, that's one of those scenarios where, it's COVID, right?
Yeah.
So your body's fighting a virus, right? And even after you've gotten better from it, you still have like this residual.
No, it felt like my actual cardio felt a little bit longer with that.
Yeah.
I felt like I was running again. I would still feel a little winded.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like it I would say to feel like 100%, I would say a month.
Okay.
After a month, I was like, okay, I feel back, and it was just kind of staying consistent, not really rushing it.
Okay. What about you, Lauren?
My story's not good in terms of I'm not following any rules and I break everything. I developed a cough, and
A cough?
like a cough. I tested 5 times for COVID. I literally went and tested 5 times for COVID. All came back negative, but I had a cough, and it was like.
Did they ever diagnose that as something?
I'm getting there.
Oh, okay.
I'm getting there.
I didn't know if they came up with a thing like.
So when I talked to the
Laryngitis.
doctor, she's like, you probably had the common cold. So you stop it with the laryngitis. And so anyway,
It's a
I had
scientific
developed
fact.
like a cold or something, and I was
Science.
coughing. Well, it was winter. I forgot what I was training for, but I never stopped running. I was outside running, and the cough persisted because I was running outside in the cold. So it never went away. If anything, it felt like it was getting more and more painful, and me being afraid to lose my fitness, so falling straight into that mindset, I was just like, I just got to push through. I got to push through and keep running. I'll just slow down a little bit. But I kept doing that, and the cough lasted for longer than 2 weeks, almost 3 weeks. I finally went and saw a doctor, and she was like, she said one of my lungs wasn't inflating all the way. So she goes, and I can hear liquid when you breathe. So she goes, you probably did have a cold. You probably, because you didn't stop doing anything, you were outside a lot, you probably developed pneumonia.
Oh, wow.
And so she gave me steroids, inhaler, and a whole bunch of other things to take. And it took me 3 months to be back on my feet.
So it was 2 or 3 weeks that you were coughing?
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Looking to take your running to the next level? Whether you're just getting started or chasing the next PR, my dad, Coach James, and BC Fitness have you covered. Join our in-person or online run coaching. Plug into our free weekly run club and train alongside a community that's built different. From High Rocks and OCR to daily group fitness classes at our Houston gym. This is where athletes are made. Come run with us, train with us, grow with us. Visit mybcfit.com and start building your best.
It was I was coughing total for another 2 months almost, it seemed like.
No, before you actually did something about it, before you went and saw a doctor.
I feel like it was 3 weeks.
Because I'm pretty sure that's something we talked about on the podcast.
It was.
Ad nauseum.
I feel like it
About you need to go see a doctor. It was months.
was it months?
Because we argued about it. We were like, it's 6 weeks. Oh, no, it's only been 2. 2 is always your number for some reason. 2 to 3 weeks. What is that about?
Default.
weeks.
It's our
It's default.
Maybe.
Default.
I mean, maybe it
How
wasn't.
long you been training for? 2 to 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
2 to 3 weeks.
Maybe it could have. Honestly, it could have been. It could have been a couple months. Time.
So do you feel like it was the continued training instead of letting your body recover
Yes.
type situation that did it to you?
I think that was a big part of it. I mean, when I talked to the doctor, she's like, you probably did have a really bad cold, and you insist. I told her I was a runner. I was like, and she was, are you still training? I was like, yeah, I'm outside running this many miles a week. And she was like, outside? And I was like, yes. And she's like, yeah, it's probably not helping.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Well, I think some people don't think about it like this. So when you're sick, right, whether it's a cold or a virus or whatever it is, your body is doing everything it can to fight, that sickness, right? And so that also means your body's in a weakened state. And so when you run, when you lift weights, when you do those types of things, those are stressors on your body, and they break your body down. They also can break down your immune system. So it means your body is not going to be able to fight whatever it's trying to fight as effectively, because you're basically destroying it over and over and over again. And so what I found is like certain sicknesses, specifically like if you have some kind of cold, flu, virus, something like that, it's just you're better off taking a couple days and just sleeping as much as possible.
Yeah.
Because that's what's going to help you get better as soon as possible, so that you can get back to training, you can get back into working out. And I think having that mindset or getting away from the mindset, like this is the workout that I have to do. Does that make sense? Like this is, and I think a lot of us do that. I've done it before. I mean, I'm completely guilty of it. Like where you're like, I don't want to miss this workout because this workout's so important.
That's what my schedule is.
Because this is what my schedule is. Like, and I have to get this done because I only have 6 months until my race, and so I've gotta nail this down. And so I think you have this fine line between like being disciplined and pushing yourself when we don't really feel like doing something or when you're tired, and understanding, okay, this is not going to benefit me if I continue to do this, right? So like for me, perfect example. I'll give you an example. Recently, actually, so those leaning shoes.
Yeah.
All right. About to give that review on them.
Okay.
But I'm going to go ahead and give you a spoiler.
All right.
Okay. I really like those shoes. Like they're super lightweight. They're bouncy. Like I feel like they really help increase my cadence.
They look good.
And they look really cool.
Yeah.
Right. Well, the first time I wore them, my Achilles was a little bit sore. Okay. But I was like, it could be the volume I'm doing.
Have you ever felt like any soreness before usually, or is it nothing?
Not
really?
in a long time.
Okay.
Right? Not in a long time. So I was like, well, the carbon plate is really stiff in them. So I was like, that's part of it. So I didn't wear them again for like another week or so. It's because I didn't have any issues, nothing. It was just like fine. So I wore them again for a pretty long session, and it was sore again. My Achilles was sore again. But I really liked the shoes. I wasn't even thinking that it had anything to do with the shoes as much as my body's just beat up and tired.
Yeah.
So then I think I took another week, and then I did 3 back-to-back sessions in them, right? So I did like a speed session. And when I say back-to-back, I mean like pretty close together, right? So I think I did the Sunday workout with them, okay? And that was where we were doing like the 800s and the workouts and everything.
Moving fast.
So we were moving pretty quickly, right? Pretty good pace. And then on Tuesday, I used them for my morning workout.
Okay.
Because I was trying to see if, okay, maybe could these be a good high rock shoe?
Yeah.
And then I used them for the track session that evening. So we're doing 1,000-meter repeats, right? And it was peak week. So I think I was doing like 7,000-meter repeats or something.
Yeah.
The next morning, my Achilles was, I cannot explain to you how sore it was. Like it was like scary sore because it was the one that I
was just going to ask.
I had
was that
ruptured,
like-
right?
Oh, wow.
So I was like, oh my God, what the heck did I do? And so like, but I could like after a little bit of moving around, kind of working my calf, like I could walk around without, I could like nobody, if I didn't say anything, no one would even notice.
Yeah.
And I could even run. Like, I mean, there would be a little tightness and discomfort, but I could run. But I was like, you know what? I don't want to like ruin my season because I'm trying to like show or prove that I can run through something.
Yeah.
So it would just be smarter for me just to take a few days. I'll still do aerobic efforts. I'll work on stretching and strengthening and, do all the rehab, prehab kind of things so that, so I feel better, And so after a couple days, it wasn't nearly as sore. And then I think by Sunday, it felt fine. But I was like, you know what? I know today we're supposed to do a bunch of speed work and it's recovery week anyway. I'm not worried about it. I'm not stressing it. I'll do a little bit of running on it, but I'll just coach today for the most part, right? And so that's what I did. And so like then all this week it's been fine, no problems, no issues, right? It feels like normal again. But if I had tried to
push through
or power through it, then what could have happened? Like I could have strained a calf, I could have torn my Achilles, right? Even if it's like a partial tear, that's still like can be season ending. So, number one, I want to try to set an example by like, hey, you can take something that's a small issue, get rid of it pretty quickly, and you be back to normal, or you can like try to push through a small issue and it becomes a huge issue. And so it's okay every now and then to take a step back, and because you can work around things. I've still worked out. I rode the bike a bunch of times. I still ran a little bit here and there. I think I still did like 30 miles last week.
Yeah.
Right. Instead of 40, I did 30, and I just didn't do any speed work. It was just all super chill, super duper easy. So do you really think in the grand scheme of me training over let's say we started in June, right? June, July, August, September, October, November. So that's 6 months, right? So you think over the span of 6 months, if I took 10 days and went like low key, very chill, do you think that's going to ruin my fitness? I'm going to be that much fitter?
No, it's not going to ruin it.
Right? So, I mean, if I had 10 extra days, am I going to be like, I'm going to go from a 110 high rocks to a sub 60 high rocks?
Yeah.
No.
I'm joking.
I know that's what you're thinking.
I know.
But
no, it's not. I know that to be true.
So it's what consistency is. So I think when people I think I had someone call me this week or whatever, or text me, and they were like, hey, I think I got sick. And I was like, hey, just take it off. And they were like, well, I ran 8 miles this morning. I was like, well, no, just rest. Let your body rest, right? It's not gonna ruin your training or what have you, but I missed my speed work. I was like, it's okay. It's all right. It's just one. You've done tons, right? And you're going to do a bunch more between now and whenever. So take the next 2 days, get your body healthy, and then you'll be right back on it. And don't try to catch up. Just pick up wherever you left off.
I had a client just this week do speed work. They were getting back from sickness, and I was like, are you sure you're feeling good? I feel great. Okay. Did the speed work. It was kind of split up tempo. They did the first one in the time. Second one, they fell a few minutes short and just were kind of gassed out. And it was just kind of like, remember, they're a little upset. I was like, you did great, but remember your body's, they're like, well, I maybe feel like, afterwards, like I'm only maybe at 65%. I'm like, well, these workouts are meant to challenge you when you're 100%.
Yeah.
So it's like, this is a push. We're trying to make that adaptation. So you got to be at 100%.
Yeah. Trust me, people, you don't want that pneumonia.
No.
It's fun.
No. So that was kind of the thing. It's never going to be as bad as you think, like your fitness. Like maybe it takes a few days to kind of feel back to yourself, but it comes back. Whether it's just an illness or, like James said, that rest will do a lot more than trying to do another harder effort.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Hey, quick question for you. Are you someone who wants to be fit, healthy, and happy? And what if I told you could get your dream body by simply just listening to a podcast? I'm Josh.
And I'm KG, and we're the hosts of the Fit, Healthy, and Happy podcast.
Listen, we get it. Fitness isn't easy. Carbs, no carbs.
Just stop, okay? It doesn't have to be that complicated. And that's why we made this podcast. We get straight to the facts so you can become your best you.
So the way to check us out is click the link in the show notes or search Fit, Healthy, and Happy podcast on any of the major podcast platforms. We'll see you soon.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the other thing you got to think about too is, so, one of the things I heard you actually today in the training session, you were like, this is supposed to be a hard session, right? This is why we go easy so that when you come into this session, and I'm obviously paraphrasing or changing it. So feel free to correct me if I'm not saying it right.
No,
like,
that's exactly what I was hollering.
You were like, this is why we go easy. So when we come to these sessions, we can push hard.
Yeah.
Right. And so if you're sick, and it's supposed to be, say, a hard training session, well, you go out and try to do the hard set and you fail the session. You're not able to push as much. You're not able to finish the session. You're not able to do whatever. And so, like, number one, you didn't accomplish the energy system goal, right? So training your lactate threshold or building strength or what have you, because you weren't able to hit the target. But then also, since you are in a weakened state, you weaken your body even more.
Yeah.
I used to tell people, like, I would, I sing here at the church, and, when I would start to get sick, I'd feel myself getting sick, it would inevitably be like on a Friday or a Saturday, and then I'd have to sing on Sunday, and I might be okay. I'd be fighting it, and then the moment after I get through with worship, like that evening,
It comes for you.
It's just like hits me like a ton of bricks, And so, I've learned now that if I'm feeling kind of like that, I'll be like, hey, I can't sing because I'm getting sick or what have you, and it's crazy. I get over it much, much quicker. So, the human body's amazing. We get those messages all the time, or I know I do. But like people are like, oh yeah, I went and did my run today, but oh my God, it was so hot. I couldn't keep my heart rate down. I couldn't control my heart rate. So obviously there are things that affect your heart rate other than your mental capacity to use the force over it. That's what everybody's trying to do. It's like, you will go down heart rate.
Yes. I don't know why. I was running that remember the fast pace, 9:30 pace. Yes, it just wouldn't, my heart rate wasn't cooperating. Yeah. Pace was fine.
I was running the Strava pace.
Yes.
I was running gold Strava pace, 9. I was running the gold Strava pace.
I was trying to be the segment leader.
Segment leader. I was trying to be the FKT, fastest known time.
Yes.
Fastest known time for the 100 meters over the bridge on 249.
What?
You had this look of.
You'd like you were about to say something.
Yeah.
Why do you always think I look anxious? I don't know.
Okay, never mind. I
We
apologize.
both were thinking you were going to, so we were waiting for you to say it.
Yeah, I was like,
you
No.
did this. Look at me. You go.
No, it's a deep breath.
Okay.
Okay.
My
I'm
apologies.
sorry.
Forgive us.
Yes.
sorry.
Will you forgive us, Lauren?
Okay.
We're not picking on you. I was like, I don't want to hog up the mic.
Yeah, we want to make sure you get your time
Yeah.
because you have good things to say.
Great thing.
On this one, I'm accused of no. On this one, I'm very much
Nobody's accused you of
No, I am
anything.
self-accused.
Oh,
Self-accused of doing the very much wrong thing, but I've learned
Okay.
my lesson since.
so as someone who is guilty of this,
I'm
probably
very
more than
guilty.
anybody else in this room, okay?
I'm very guilty.
Why?
Which part?
Why do you do that? Why have you done that in the past?
For I think the reasons we kind of discussed, like at the time, because this was like when that happened, that was like almost 3 years ago now. So, was it?
I like how you're looking at me to see if I co-sign on it, and I am not going to say anything because
Because I remember
I don't
when
want to
it
constantly
was.
be the person to tell you you're
I'm
wrong.
saying, 3 years.
2 years. It was
It
not
doesn't
last
matter.
year.
It doesn't matter.
The
Keep
past.
going.
The past.
Past Lauren. Now I don't know.
Doesn't matter, dude.
Past Lauren. Can we cut all this out?
No,
No.
this is natural. This is beautiful.
Past Lauren was definitely like thinking I can't skip a week because this is the week where it's going to add. This is the week where I'm gonna like it's gonna make it. It's gonna click in my fitness. All of a sudden, I'm gonna be like top of the leaderboard, the fittest I've ever been because of this 1 week. So definitely a fear of like regressing. I think also like personally a fear of like, well, how long is this really gonna last? Like, can I just push through and like come out on the other side fine? Because 1 week is one thing. I'm like, okay, I could like skip a week. But like if like you end up getting something where you're out for like 2 weeks or 3 weeks or whatever, and you're like, oh, well, I don't want to skip that much time. I just want to like see if I can push past it. And well, what's that old? I used to hear this old thing. I wouldn't recommend this to people, but I used to hear like you can like run out, like movement's good for the body, so you can outrun a cold.
Sweat it out.
Sweat it out. That's it. Thank you. Sweat it out. So I'm like, I'm just going to sweat it out. I'm going to literally run it out of my system. And I literally ran it into liquid in my lungs.
Yeah.
I think maybe part of like what James said of just doing some light aerobic stuff. Maybe there was some benefit of that of getting the body moving.
Would
Yeah.
have been the smarter thing.
But
to
it would have
do.
been, but that's the thing. It'd have to be super low intensity.
Yeah.
I mean, when I had COVID, I got COVID for the first time, and it didn't hit me like some people. Like I didn't even know I had COVID. Right? I just felt weird. Like I didn't have a headache, but like in the back of my, like up at the top of my nasal passage, just felt kind of tickly.
Yeah.
And then my body just felt kind of weird, like a little fatigued, I guess. And my wife had gotten COVID, so I had to get a test because we're living in the same house.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, you got COVID too. And so my symptoms were, I only had symptoms for like a day. But I remember, because they gave me like a steroid, they gave me like an antibiotic, they gave me a couple things. And I remember the first day of having it, like they were saying, it's okay to be out in the sunlight, it'll help get moving and stuff. So I went out and I did I walked for a mile. And I swear it was like Superman. You know how the sun gives
Yes.
Superman strength? Walking outside in the sun literally made me feel like that sluggishness in my body and like that kind of feeling I had in my head was like the further I walked in the sun specifically, I felt better and better and better. And like I went to sleep that night, and I don't advise this, but like I woke up, like my eyes just like popped open like at 1 o'clock in the morning. And it was because that steroid. I took that steroid like at night.
Yeah.
And I'm just laying there and I could not sleep for the life of me. And I'm like, I felt so energized. I was like, you know what? I was planning on running today. Maybe I should go run right now because nobody's going to be out there. I don't have to worry about giving anybody the vid. So I'm just going to go out and do it. So I took off running, and I ended up running like 7 miles.
At 1 a.m.?
Yeah. So I came back, I took a shower, and I went straight to sleep. It was so good.
Are you Superman?
Maybe you've never seen the two of us in the same
That's
room.
what I'm
That's
asking
what
right
saying.
now. That's
So, so when I woke up the next day, like I felt a little sluggish again, right? Because
probably
I was
too much.
sick and I went out and ran 7 freaking miles.
Yes.
So for the next like 3 or 4 days, all I did was go walk. I might do a little jog here and there, and every day I felt a little bit better and a little bit better and a little bit better. And so after about, I think 5 or 6 days, like I felt normal, like no problems, no issues, whatever. And I was able to get back to normal. So, you know, I think the idea of movement is a good thing,
Yeah.
but it needs to be the right kind of movement. You know, super chill, very low intensity. You know, it's okay to be outside. That actually probably will help you, make you feel better, stuff like that. Like there's definitely healing factors to the sun.
Yeah,
That vitamin D.
When I pulled my hamstring,
Yeah.
you told me take 3 days off and then do light jogging. And I just did very light jogging. It felt a little tense.
Did I say 3 days or 7 days? 7 to 10 days.
No, 3 to 5 days.
Okay.
It wasn't a full. It wasn't a.
I feel like I would have said 7 to 10 days because that's like the normal prescription. And I don't want you saying that. Maybe I did say 3, but that was wrong.
Okay, that was wrong. Okay, well maybe
You heard it here, people.
Maybe I went early. I
7
don't
to
know.
10.
Yeah, 7 to 10 days.
7 to
usually.
10
So
days.
usually so it takes it about 10 to 14 days to kind of, depending on the injury, right?
There was no bruising.
Yeah, so there's no bruising. So it might have
Yeah.
been light, right?
Yeah.
But usually within, like, you don't want to usually do pretty much anything until at least 7 days. And some doctors are like a month. They're like, you know, don't do anything. But usually within 10 to 14 days, it's healed and you can like resume low intensity normal stuff.
So maybe it was 7 days. Maybe I'm exaggerating. But whatever it
You
was.
said wait.
Who else is
24 hours.
not
Yes.
sure about their timelines now?
Correct. So anyways, I went back to light jogging after the amount of time.
Yes.
And it took me about a couple weeks to kind of feel it. I, easy jogs for slowly building my miles, and then I was kind of back to normal.
Yeah.
So, slowly. It was a little just first speed work, a little was timid on it, but it kind of went back. But I've talked to certain people that I tweaked my hamstring. I didn't do anything for 3 months.
Yeah.
Like, how'd you do it? I was like, well, I just eased back into it, but I took my time off first,
Right.
and then kind of went back into it.
Yeah. I think when I strained my calf last year, right? I think High Rocks was on the 10th day.
Oh, just
I think that's what it was. It was like literally 10 days or maybe it was 14, one of the two. I want to say it was 10 days exactly. And so I was walking without a limp. And so I was like, well, I'm going to try to do this warm-up jog. Or not the warm-up jog, but the shakeout run.
Yeah, the shakeout.
I'm going to do the shakeout run and just see how I feel. And we did that shakeout run in the first 2 miles. I was like, oh, it's on now.
Felt
And then
good.
by the time we got to the last mile, I was like, crap.
Oh, you
Because
felt
it was starting to get tight and I could feel it. So I was like, there's no point in me risking like ruining the rest of the season when I probably need another week of being healed, especially like with all the stuff that you would need to do,
Yeah.
with the sled push and that speed and all that other stuff. So, but yeah, I like literally by the next week if I'd had 2 more weeks, it wouldn't have been a problem.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, I think you got to, it usually does not take as much time, right? If you just go ahead and bite the bullet and just go ahead and commit to
Taking the time off.
taking the rest, getting the sleep, getting, if you need antibiotics, whatever, or letting something heal or, doing the recovery work. If you just like go ahead and bite the bullet and do it, it usually takes a lot less time and you're able to get back to being consistent than if you try to like power through it, like man your way through or she-woman your way through it, whatever. Like you trying to be this hero to
Kind of limping along.
And that's a wrap for part 1. But don't worry, you won't have to wait long. Part 2 drops tomorrow. So make sure you tune back in for the rest of the conversation.
Change your mind, change your life.